It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Brandi Glanville from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Well, at least she was. Brandi Glanville obviously was seen on season 10, and she's been vocal about how annoyed she is not being a part of season 11. Not only wasn't she asked back, she didn't get so much as an F off, go away, we're not talking to you, we're not inviting you back. She got nothing. She received nothing. And she feels like she really carried season 10. Obviously, we saw her show up with Kim Richards. She showed up to Kyle Richards' house, and they were sitting around Kyle, Teddy, Brandi, Kim, and Brandi dropped a bomb. She said, I hooked up with Denise Richards. She's not who she says she is. And the cast was kind of like, I guess, a little bit taken aback. However, we know this was such a highly produced scene. It seems like Brandi really put on her producer's cap in order to do a sort of takedown situation with someone who she considered her friend and at one point an alleged lover. She used her to get back on the show. This literally carried the whole season. There's been Puppygate, there's been Pantygate, there's been this alleged hookup between Brandi and Denise. I feel like every Real Housewives franchise has one main storyline that we're just following the whole season, and sometimes it becomes a little bit redundant. Obviously, we just saw it with Real Housewives of Atlanta, with Strippergate, with Bolo and Portia, whatever happened or didn't happen. And now we have the highly anticipated season 11 storyline of Erika Girardi's divorce and navigating these Girardi lawsuits, what she has to say about it, and what her life is going to look like after no longer receiving $40,000 a month in glam. Now, one person who hasn't obviously received $40,000 a month in glam would be Brandi Glanville. Brandi Glanville. You like that? Glamville. Okay. It would be Brandi Glanville because she doesn't have that sort of money. Most people don't. And apparently, if you do, like Jen Shah or Erika Girardi, it's allegedly not even coming from a good place. It's not even allegedly clean money. Now, for Brandi Glanville, she has recently opened up about her experience as of recently in the press and people mocking her for her looks. We've noticed that her face has changed quite a bit, and people are telling her she looks like a bad botched situation, a bad botched Barbie. Now, watching these housewives and seeing how they sort of adjust their looks as time goes on, we just saw Sonia Morgan got a facelift. Margaret Josephs also got a facelift. Some of them end up looking 10 times better than they did a few years ago, and some of them start to look like they're aging, and that's what happens when you get older. You age, your face changes. Some of them look good, some of them don't. Brandi Glanville's receiving a lot of flack because people think that her situation doesn't look good at all. Now, she just recently came out and told fans in an interview that, hey, I don't think it's cute that you guys are coming after me. My face, after a medical experience, my face has a lot of burns and scars on it, and that's why I look the way I look. Well, we wanted to know, what do you mean you had a lot of scars and burns on your face? What exactly does that mean? She went on to tell us that she had psoriasis. She had bad psoriasis on her face, so she had one of her doctors tell her, you should probably get light therapy. Now, the UV light therapy actually ended up burning her face, and these are scars that she's going to have to live with for the rest of her life. So are there certain things that she's editing or changing about her face? Yeah. And did she say that she acknowledges in the future she'll probably get a lot of plastic surgery or a little plastic, whatever? Will she continue to alter? Yes. But does that mean you should go after somebody? No. Look at Jocelyn Wildenstein, the woman who altered her face completely to look like a cat because she ended up marrying a billionaire who was obsessed with felines, with cats. So she altered her face completely, and then she was in this sort of bad relationship where there was infidelity, bad blood, I guess everything you can name. I mean, honestly, she walked away with a lot of money, but the point is she altered her face for that. Sometimes people have the right intentions when they're doing something and they might not get the best results. That's why on E, there's a famous show with Dr. Dubrow called Botched, because there are people who go out there and they want to look like someone else, or they want to change something about themselves that they're not quite comfortable with. And it doesn't necessarily always work out to their benefit. Sometimes people cut corners and they don't want to spend the same amount of money. Sometimes they just get a bad doctor and they didn't realize it. Sometimes people go overseas and they get a botched job, but that wasn't their intentions. Nobody really goes to a doctor and says, hey, please do your best to F up my face or my body. That's not the intention. So I think it's just fair to have a little bit of a heart and some compassion, even though we're talking about Brandi Glanville, she's still a human being. So I think that's really important to know. I don't want to just talk about my feelings towards Brandi. I want to kind of say what she told us in an interview about her depression and how she felt about the press mocking her. This is what she said. I was super depressed and I kind of went offline. I didn't do any videos, chats, or interviews. And then when I finally did an interview in Australia, other publications picked it up and they were mocking me. They were saying, Brandi looks different. She looks crazy. She said that they were so mean to her. Now, she did end up sharing her photos of her psoriasis and what those burns and scars look like. And this is what she said about that. I didn't plan on sharing those photos, obviously, because they're disgusting. I feel like a less famous Khloe Kardashian, where over the past 10 years, people have really been picking apart my looks and everything that's been changing about my appearance. She's plastic. She has too much Botox. She has fillers. Whatever it is, she added, they say that she's so fake. She then continued by saying, here's my real struggle. I have burns all over my face, and I'm going to have to deal with scarring for the rest of my life. So please don't kick me when I'm down. That actually breaks my heart for her. And I agree with her. You shouldn't kick someone when they're down, especially when it comes to their appearance. That's not fair. When fans were asking what exactly happened to Brandi's face, she added, I have psoriasis, and during the pandemic, it was all over my face, but it's never been on my face before. However, this time I was covered in it. So my dermatologist prescribed me light therapy. Then Brandi reveals that they accidentally left the light on for 17 minutes instead of 17 seconds. Well, when she says that they left the light on, I'm kind of thinking that maybe this is something that she did at home. But the fact is 17 seconds and 17 minutes, those are two totally different things. Brandi went on to say that who goes after someone for the way they look? You know, even if I did have plastic surgery, which I will one day, whose place is it to comment on that? She said, I've gained 20 pounds during COVID. I'm 10 years older. I'm not 35 anymore. And a lot of the housewives look better than they did 10 years ago. She finished that off with, I'm like, wow, geez, I need to start doing something. But we change and it's a part of it. It's life. So it's like, come on, people. And I agree with her. At this point, I think you guys completely understand my opinion, my stance on all of this. Sure, has Brandi Glanville come on the show? Did she completely out of line, throw her friend under the bus in order to get her diamond back, in order to secure her job, and then say, listen, it's reality TV. It's what you sign up for. Yes. Has she slapped one of her co-stars in the face before? Yes. Has she splashed other people in the face with wine? Yes. Has she been ruthless? Has she attacked people? Yes, yes, and yes. Does it make it right for other people to do it back? No. Two wrongs don't make a right. I was going to say two negatives don't make a positive, but that's not true. But two wrongs don't make a right. So at the end of the day, if you want to attack someone, I guess just know that eventually they might come back and attack you. I don't know what to say about Brandi Glanville anymore, to be honest with you. But what we do know is she's upset about not being back for season 11, and it is what it is. At this point, we won't be seeing her back, and she thinks that she's probably done with the Housewives forever. But with that, I want to know what you guys think. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. Let me know what you think about Brandi Glanville and her ever-changing face. And also, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you guys don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.